Hi everybody, Term here from Terminal Science, and we're going to look at Gnomoria, a new game from, well, not new, but it's a game by Robotronics. It's in alpha at the moment, so still quite early stages, but it's great. I'm really enjoying it. I've been looking for a new game to play other than Minecraft. My Minecraft series is going quite well. Got a lot of recordings still to do, but I thought I would switch direction a little bit and try something else out. So Gnomoria is it. Basically you control a bunch of gnomes. You've got to build up a village into a town, and there's loads of underground stuff and ores and crafting and all that good stuff. So hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I did, and hopefully this serves as a bit of a tutorial and kind of a look at the game. So if you like it, leave a like, tell me what you think, but otherwise let's get started. So new game, you can either give your kingdom its own name, or you can just randomise it, and there's some very interesting ones. The Angelic Cotton, the Charred Tor, the Bristled Kingdom, that's quite nice, the Willed Land, Cold Kingdom, the Chaos Gooseword, oh yeah, the Bust Kingdom, okay, Sound Starvation, the Damage, the Everlasting Kingdom, it's quite nice, the Noble Kingdom, Clasped Kingdom. Okay, Misty Kingdom, that's quite nice. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm going to make a huge map. I guess there's all sorts of different size ones, but if this is going to be quite a long let's play with, hopefully we create lots and lots of villages rather than just one. We want monsters and bad beastie things, so we'll leave it on normal. And generate, and at this point I'm going to stop the video and start it up again when it's finished generating, because this can take quite a long time, anywhere between sort of 1 and 5 or 6 minutes, so grab yourself a drink. Okay, here we go. It took about a minute, wasn't too bad. And here we go, got a bunch of gnomes, funky looking gnomes, and looks like we've got it's a couple of yaks as well. Yaks are animals. Also on these tiles we've got a crate here full of, or a pine barrel, sorry, full of strawberry wine, yum. And so there's an apple tree also on this tile, so clicking anywhere with the left mouse button produces a list of what's in the areas. There's also a cotton bag here with some wheat in it, so there's that. Oh, there's also something else behind here. No, I thought, oh yes, a pine crate with 32 of strawberries, so there's a couple of pine crates with some strawberries as well, so it starts off as food and drink. It's also started as what looks like it's on top of a huge hill, which is not that great really. I think we'll probably start doing stuff around here. I think yeah, just looking around a little bit here, I think it's probably best kind of near the flat area, because we want to build a lot, so we might build some farms and stuff like that. At the moment we're on pause. I guess it's a good time to go through the interface a little bit. So up here, depth is actually the height. So if you're familiar with playing games like Minecraft, 0 is the floor, or the ground zero level, and as the higher the number, the higher you are up. So we're actually 22 levels above 0, so we're on top of a mountain basically. This is our food, so we've got 64 food and 128 drink. On the right hand side up here we got the date, first day of spring in year 1, and a bit about the sunrise. Down the bottom here we've got a lot of options here, like terrain, and we'll go through a lot of these in a moment, but I tend to use a right click menu rather than these, but basically everything down here you can also do by right clicking anywhere, so you get exactly the same. So terrain, mine, dig, exactly the same as terrain, mine, dig, and so on. So there's 2 ways of accessing the commands menu. At the top of here we've got several options, and these are more for viewing what's going on. So if I click the kingdom, it tells you things like how much the population is. So you start with 9 gnomes. The world seed, so you can actually use this seed if you want to follow along. Tells you a little bit about the workshops. Obviously we don't have any, we don't have any farms, we don't have any pastures, we don't have any rooms, so lots of stuff about your kingdom there. Stocks, as you can imagine, tells you about food and drink, and also the kind of stockpiles you've got and what items you also have. So if you open up goods and go to, for example, food, and click this. It tells you we've got 32 loaves of bread, 32 fruit, and fruit is strawberry, and obviously a loaf is a loaf of wheat bread, so there's actually different types of bread as well, so that's quite useful for checking on your stocks. Population, we'll look at this in much more depth, but basically we've got 2 miners, 2 masons, 2 stone carvers, and so on and so on and so on. It tells you what they're doing. They're all idle, obviously, because we're sitting on top of this hill waiting to go, and what they're assigned to, so we could change their assignments if we wanted to, like if we had too many miners or we needed to concentrate on butchering or whatever. Professions, also we'll go through this in a minute as well, or a bit later on, but basically a miner is defined as someone who works with stone, who can mine masonry and stone carving, and it looks like something also in MISC, yeah, hauling. So a miner has several tasks. For example, if I wanted to say that the miner would also be a rancher with animal husbandry, then we could put it on there and the miner could then do that as well. So, and finally it tells you who's died. So that's population. Military, I don't want to touch on this just yet, but essentially there is combat in the game, and events are usually to do with combat as well, and we'll touch on that a little bit too. So that's basically it. I want to talk about one more thing quickly. Left mouse click moves around the screen, so hold the button down to move around. If you want to zoom in or out, now this gets kind of funky, so I'm using the middle scroll button. If I push forwards on it, it scrolls me up. You can see up here the depth changes. See? So this is actually scrolling up, so I'm at a depth of 25 now. If I scroll down with the mouse button and the depth changes back again, as you can see I'm starting to cut away from the mountain. So it's kind of a way of showing inside of this mountain. Now that can get quite confusing. So it might take you a little while to get used to that. Okay, so let's get started. I think that the main goals are to get a couple of farms going, get some resources, so we need some trees and things like that. But yeah, so farms are probably the one of the most important things. So they take a long time to build. So I think I still haven't fully decided. It's such a shocking area. I suppose I think this area is going to have to be our main village. It's such a long way down. Okay, right. Okay, so first of all, let's get rid of some of this. Let's clean up this land a little bit and build some farms. I'm actually going to build the farms up a little bit. I saw some nice patches around here, so yeah, let's build them here in these areas down here. Let's build the farming on the hillside. That's quite nice. Okay, so if we go to terrain, sorry, build and terrain. Sorry, it's been a while since I've agriculture farm. So you simply just get hold of it and drag where you want it to go, but the area has to be fully clear first. So I think the best thing to do is do a bit of agriculture and forage, and just simply start where you want the cursor to be. So you can see over here, click with the left mouse button once and you get this drawing thing up, and if we just highlight a massive area and click go, it'll go away and forage all this stuff. Now what we're going to need is something called a stockpile, because at the moment they're going to pick all these up and leave them on the ground. I want my stockpiles to be down here, so I'm going to zoom in to ground level over here, and I'm also going to have someone go ahead and fell trees, and I'm going to chop down all of these trees here. So that will keep them busy for a long time. So essentially they're going to chop down all these trees, and I'm also going to set this to forage as well. So we're just going to clear up this whole area, exactly the same place. Click, left mouse button. Oops, you can't drag and click, so let me zoom out a little bit. So agriculture, forage, click, drag, drop. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to need the stockpiles. So stockpiles are dead easy. We need to click play. Right. Sorry. So the last thing we need to do, and I'm still kind of getting used to this game myself, so bear with me, but at the top here you've got the controls to pause, start and fast forward. Sorry, pause, play and fast forward. If I click play, they're off, and they're basically gonna run off and forage and fell trees. Okay, so since they're starting at down there, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put my stockpiles down this side for the time being. Okay, so stockpiles. Right click and designate area stockpile. And you just want to build your stockpiles really. So I like to build sort of 4x4 stockpiles. So if we try, for example, like that, there we go, one stockpile. And now you tell it what you want to stock there. So I'm going to put logs here. So wood, log. And there's no like OK button, which you would kind of expect. So you just click the X and that basically puts it in. I'm going to pause this here because they're going to go and pick up all these logs and dump them here, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to stick some crates down here. Now we've got a couple of crates that were given to us when the game started. So if you go to build, storage, crate, and if you click down here, it says we've got pine crates, but they're kind of full. So, but that's okay. We click build and put one there and one there. And now if I click play, they'll eventually come along and put those in. Now, just a couple of things about the interface again. See how these are turned green? That means that someone's actively working on it. They're going in and collecting that crate and they're going to put it there. Same down here, yellow means it's a work order, green means it's currently being done. So there you can see these guys are currently felling trees, and these guys are collecting the crates. So our crates have gone down and they're going to fill up with wood. So that's great. So that's the wood stockpile. So now we need another one, and this stockpile is going to be for apples. So stockpile 4x4 goods and food and fruit. I'm going to pause it again before they go and fill up with fruit. And I'm going to have another build, storage, crate. And it looks like we've got one more left. So we'll build that right here, and that should be enough. Oh, for the time being. If we want to build more crates, we'll need some workshops for that. So we're not quite ready for that. Okay, so that's good. Now let's get on with the farms. So I want to build a couple of wheat farms, and also want to build some cotton farms. So these white seed things here, these are actually cotton seeds. So let's go ahead and pause this again because I don't want to waste too much time. I'm going to build a couple of farms. Again, I think not quite big enough. 4x4. There we go. 4x4, and we're going to create wheat. So wheat farm. Okay. And I'm going to do the same down on this level, 4x4. And again, I'm going to do wheat because we need to eat. So that's quite important. Wheat because we need to eat. Yeah. And over here, I'm going to create cotton fields. And I'm going to struggle to get yeah, I'm going to do some smaller strawberry fields sort of patterned around here. So one, I think I'll do another one down here. 2 strawberries, And maybe a 4x4. Oh no, I can't there. There you go. 4x4 there. A 3x3 of strawberry. So we've got these two are going to be wheat. This one's going to be cotton, and these three are going to be strawberries. Now, I kind of want one more cotton field, a nice big cotton field. Cotton's quite important, so let's get that started. Good. Okay, so we've got quite a few farms going on there. We've got a couple of stockpiles with some wood and some strawberries. I'm going to create some more stockpiles because we're going to need them. So we're going to create one more stockpile, and I'm going to put the cotton seeds in there, and we've got some bags for that. So cotton uses, or seeds use bags, so we're going to need to go to, it's actually the plant, so we're going to go seeds, like that. Okay, and we're going to build on here, we're going to build, build a storage bag. And we've got one cotton bag that's currently got strawberries in it, but we'll move that and we'll stick it there. There we go. So someone's already gone to get the bag. So hopefully that means that there shouldn't be any more. Oh, we've got a barrel over here. Okay, what's the barrel currently got in it? Strawberry wine. Okay, good. So barrels hold drink, essentially. And it looks like there's one more bag here we can use. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put some more seeds in the bag. So if I put build, storage, bag, yeah, one more. So we'll put that over here. There we go. So that's good. Now, there's one more type of material that we kind of need to sort out to create a storage designated area for, and that is stone. Right, so if you notice, I'll zoomed right in here. I'm going to start building into this mountainside, because another really important ingredient that we're going to need is stone. So first of all, I'm going to create a designated area and stockpile, and it's going to be another 4x4, like that, and it's going to be goods, stone, raw stone, not blocks, only raw stone. And while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start mining walls. And I'm just going to start digging in. Now, this can get quite complicated. If you look at here, this has turned red because although the block looks like it's sitting three-dimensionally on top of this piece of dirt here, it's not. You actually have to mouse over the actual piece that you want to mine. And that sounds like a dumb thing to say, but as you're using this, it can get quite confusing. Just like anything else, you click once and you can actually mine out masses. So in this case, I'm going to build in a little bit here to about here. And then I'm going to, I'm probably going to create a room off of here and a room off of here. But actually, no, this is going to be a hallway, which makes it nice and long. And you can see what's happening here. They're kind of building walls. And I want to build like a 5x5 room right here. I should do. And then I think I'm going to build some more walls. And basically, I'm just going to build a few rooms. So not quite sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, but perhaps like perhaps some sort of bedrooms, perhaps, because we need somewhere for them to all sleep. But yeah, like that, and so I'm just going to copy it essentially. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's great. We need one more stockpile, and this stockpile is going to be a dirt stockpile, just to get rid of all the soil. Good soil clump, we'll turn that into a dirt stockpile. So there we go. We've got stockpiles going on. Everything's kind of sorted. Let me just pause this and do a quick overview because I'm going to wrap this up. We've talked about how to create stockpiles or designated areas, and we've got wood. We've got some logs going here. Got some apples. All of our seeds are over here. We've also created some crates and bags to store them in because obviously this is one strawberry per block, whereas these hold 32. So it's 32 strawberries in here. Actually, apparently there's a copper hammer and a copper breastplate and stuff in there. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, so that's that. And then we've got some farms going on here, which looks like they've already started. So we've got a wheat farm and another wheat farm. We've got 3 strawberry farms and 2 cotton farms. So there's some cotton farms going on as well. And we started building into the side of the mountain. And the next episode, we're gonna take this a bit further, and we're gonna build a mine shaft to go down a bit further, because right now we've only got dirt. So very good. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I look forward to talking to you next time. I have no idea how long these videos are. I'm just recording them one after another for a while, and I'll stick them all on YouTube pretty quick. Thanks, guys. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.